Hello everyone. Rojbash Hevalno. Slavın bir Herhatin Festivala Filma Kurdiya Cihane. Welcome to the 12th LKFF Global Kurdish Film Festival online edition. Wherever you are, from Bakur, Bashur, Rojava, Rojilat, in diaspora, London, New York, thank you for joining us in your home. My name is Xeyal Qertel. I am the organizer of the New York Kurdish Film and Cultural Festival. We are honored to be one of the co-presenters of the first Global Kurdish Film Festival, which theme is My Kurdistan. Today we are hosting Erol Mintaş, the director of Klama Dayikamin, Song of My Mother. Klama Dayikamin evolves around the mother, Nigar Hanım, who insists going back to her village. Erol Qertel, welcome. Çavayı.
Zor spas, navxeridabe az başım, tu çavayı.
Az başım spas. Erol, this film has been shot in 2014, right? So it's been 7 years since then. Tell us what had happened since then.
Well, a lot of things, I must say. And first of all, thank you very much. I'm joining you from Helsinki, and I'm super happy to see that different Kurdish film festivals came together and organizing this global edition. I hope this will continue in the future in different forms as well.
Yes.
Thank you very much for inviting me and having our film. Well, since 2014, a lot of things has been changed, of course, and I was planning to shoot my second feature film in 2017, but then like all political climate change in Turkey, and I found myself now in Helsinki. I'm here and I'm continue working from Helsinki. I'm working on my film project now. Hopefully, let's see, soon after all this pandemic, we will see how it goes. Hopefully to make another film. And also in Helsinki, I founded a film academy called Academy of Moving People and Images, which is for mobile people. It's a platform for mobile people, meaning people who arrive in Finland for various reasons. It can be work, it can be study, it can be asylum seeking, or it can be love, or their reasons are their reason, and the platform try to bring all these people who is coming from different backgrounds, sharing knowledge, experience, and we try to create a safe space where we talk, communicate, and build up a future together. Of course, changing the life, it's taking a lot of time from filmmaking, and I have changed my life a lot, and it took a lot of time from my filmmaking, but I have learned a lot of different things. And in life, of course, we are making film for people, you know. So every experience bring another point of view, another strength to our storytelling. So I must say I don't complain. So all these things will come into my storytelling in a way or another. So yeah, good to be here.
Well, welcome again. You know, what you said is very vital for Kurds, for immigrants, right? I also join in from New York, which is a melting pot, so cold, but many and oftentimes migrants, immigrants, minority groups are not represented or not fully represented, if any. And that leads to my next question, which is your film. So Klama Dayakanen, Song of My Mother is a story of a family who's been forced to move from the village, 90s in Turkey. Kurdish villages being burned, many people disappeared, and imprisoned or killed, and they've been forced to move to the west sides. Now, once they move to the metropolitan areas, for instance, in Istanbul, where they reside had been gentrified due to urbanization. So they've been forced to move once more. And now you have an academy talking about migration. So tell us how people in Helsinki reacted to your academy and their reactions.
Yeah, well, like we all know that Kurdish people have been in a constant move because of all these forced immigrations, wars that are happening in on our places, our country, and villages, cities. Shortly about people, their reaction in Helsinki to the film academy, I think they really very welcomed, and of course, like always in the film industry, there are like people who are open to the change, and then there are also people who are resisting to the change. So those are like the reality of all the communities in a way.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if you are a Kurd or if you are a Finn or you are a I don't know, another from another background. But this is kind of like a reality of each communities, I guess. I must say, like, it's created a very good, positive conversation and a lot of debates in the film industry here. And the communication about that, all the debates are going on. And it's very important that we try to create create a safe environment, safe space where the storytellers come together and tell the stories that they think is important, not because of a European producer thinks is important or all this stereotyping, like all these othering approaches to the communities. So what we are saying, consent is very important. Like when you are telling a story about a community, you have to think about the consent and also ownership. From ownership issue, I must say that we can come to Kurdish cinema. To me, I believe a cinema without passport, and Kurdish cinema is a very good example. Is a cinema without passport. It's just like skipping all the borders. It doesn't matter how much different form of oppression is coming to I try to stop all that, but still Kurdish cinema and Kurdish communities, they are finding ways to skip all that and come together and build their culture and like walk towards a bright future behind us. So this is going to happen, and the challenges are there, is our challenge, and we all have to create this dialogue that you just now creating with these different festivals to come together and communicate. That will create different bridges between different Kurdish communities, because Kurdish community is also not one. There are like a lot of Kurdish communities, different Kurdish communities. So we need to see this diversity also in the Kurdish cinema. Kurdish cinema is also have to focus and have to criticize itself as well. It can be young, it is young, because every year we are not making, I don't know, 50, 70 films yet, but still I think we can talk about those issues and try to learn from each other. Yeah, as I said, like it's everything is connected to each other, and my story is connected to my film story. Just here, I would shortly say it and then leave it to you. Sorry. And the important thing is, like at the academy, or also me personally, is that it's very important people choose to tell whatever they want to say. It does when a person comes from a immigration background, I think it doesn't mean that this person should all the time tell the immigration stories. This
Yes.
is another perspective that we need to, take into consideration.
Thank you, Erol. That eloquently explained storytelling, right? How you carry storytelling in your films, and all the way to Helsinki, establishing a film academy. Going back to your film, Song of My Mother, mother figure insists on finding a specific Dengbash. Dengbash is the oral history passed on generations in a song format. However, no one finds that particular Dengbash. What is happening there?
Yeah, of course, like Dengbash culture is a form of storytelling for Kurdish people, where they keep their memories alive, where they keep the stories, pass the stories and the knowledge and the memory to the next generations in a way. And the Dengbash in my film is also is the relation with this memory, is the relation with this storytelling. And the son Ali in my film, he's also a writer who is telling the story in Kurdish language. So all these things are coming together, and of course, like this is the song and the Dengbash that the mother is constantly asking about is of course not exist. And to me, this is a very universal thing, I think, for each of individual in this life. I don't know how we all don't know yet how we ended up here. It's still a miracle or how you say, I lost the word, but it's a very matter of existential dilemma that every morning when we wake up, when we look at from the window, what we are looking for or what we try to understand. Maybe for me personally, every morning looking to find something, like some piece of hope that will let you to proceed, let you to go forward. So for mother, Nigar Hanım is also, this song is just a piece of hope that keeping her to proceed, to keeping her to go forward in a city which is she ended up because of all this oppression and forced immigration. So is a city that she has been in a constant denial, that never accept to live in this city, in this environment. That's why she created another reality for herself, that she's communicating. She's communicating with the words, she's communicating with the memories, she's communicating with all the pain. And that creates another environment, another world for herself. Like in the cinematic world, there is another world that individual built for herself in order to continue living, keep going.
That's very touching, Erol. Now I like to ask you a question. As you know, this is the first global Kurdish Film Festival, which is free and accessible from all parts of Kurdistan and Kurds in diaspora and in people in their wherever they are, right? So how does it feel to be part of this initiative?
Yeah, as I said in the beginning, I think it's a really positive step for the Kurdish culture industry in a way, which is the industry is happening in a cloud, right? Because there is no any state like properly that somewhere that you can address. This is the address, or this is the source of the income or economy is coming from. But it's more like connecting us in a way, like the mother in the film. You know, it's happening partly also in our imagination, like which is connecting us in a cloud. So for me, I think I'm happy to be part of this initiative, this Global Kurdish Film Festival, and I really hope that this will continue in different forms, and also create more dialogues between Kurdish filmmakers, so that different angles, different point of views come together and communicate, and that create a space where we exchange the knowledge and experiences, because filmmaking is also like a dangerous area in a way. It's really kind of feed your ego a lot, you know, feed your ego a lot, and in a way, I think we all kind of like went through that when you are more younger, all this ego, and like, you know, you want to be the best or something, you want to be all the cameras point to you. But I think we are at a stage now with the experience and knowledge that we all need each other, and we need to communicate more in order to create a space which belongs to all of us, you know.
For those who did not get a chance to watch Klama Dayakamin, my mother's song, you should, and we will replay all the films, including Erol's film. Erol, I have one last question, and I need you to answer in one sentence. How would you describe the Kurdish cinema in one sentence?
Yeah, I think I said it in the beginning, as cinema without passport. And without border, of course.
Okay, that summarizes a lot, right? Thank you very much, Erol. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your beautiful film, and we look forward to watching more films from you.
Thank you very much. Zor spas. Thank you very much for having me. Good luck with the festival.